very early in the morning, but we are on our way to FIE in Paris. Hello, we're coming to you live from Paris FIE. I'm Bethan Grills, the editor of Food Manufacture, and over the next 2 days, we'll be bringing you amazing insight from the experts showcasing here. We'll be talking about ingredients trends of 2023 so that you can hit the ground running.
Today at FIE we are debuting one of our new ingredients. It's a Pronova branded ingredient range called Plant Guard. Plant Guard is a natural preservative that can be labelled on pack as natural flavouring. So this means that you don't have to have any E numbers associated with preservatives. And it also comes in 3 different products. So we have a version that's for food, a version that's oil soluble for things like dressings and pestos, and also water soluble for beverages.
Oh, great.
So yeah, so we're really excited about this ingredient. It's something that Pronova haven't done before, and we think it really hits a very nice niche in the market.
2023, what do you think is going to happen?
So I think one of the trends that everyone knows about is plant-based. It is huge. What we're seeing within plant-based is it's now got so big that you really need to differentiate yourself. You can't just be plant-based. We think a big trend is plant-based functionality. So this is somewhere that the Plant Guard fits in really nicely, where perhaps previously in products there were synthetic materials, so for the preservatives, things like potassium sorbate or nitrates in meat, and the technology that has developed has now allowed us to have natural alternatives to these products, and it's something the consumer is really, really interested in. It's what they want. They pick up a pack and they want to see a clean label. They don't want to see E numbers. So yeah, it's something that's just going to continue to grow.
I'd say the trend of the year is going to be fermentation. The power of fermentation to create better ingredients, to create new ingredients that can solve some of the toughest challenges developers are facing today. Yeah, I think a lot of it is going to be about learning how to explain to the consumer, what is fermentation doing for me? Or how am I using this process, this natural technology, to produce a better finished product?
This muffin is containing fava bean concentrate, and it's actually a recipe where we worked with an egg-free muffin. So actually all the egg, 10% egg, was replaced by a combination of fava bean concentrate, oligofructose, and also rice starch. So this is really also a very nice Benio example where fava bean concentrate is helping also to replace egg with natural ingredients.
Here we have reduced calorie cola and lemon, that is 30% sugar reduced with no compromise on taste compared to the full sugar variant. So this is leveraging the Kerry Taste Sense Sweet technology. Cheers!
I would say clean label is going to be a major trend in the industry. So that gives rise to a lot of alternative functional ingredients, such as pectin, which is used in gummy manufacturing. And these products could be confectionery or could be what we call VMS, vitamins, minerals, and supplements.
And how is this trend going to influence the food or beverage manufacturer?
It's just going to be making the food and beverage manufacturer different, because the manufacturers are dealing with different challenges now, dealing with ingredients that function differently when added to their processes.
Well, I think for 2023, a big one is plant-based, a lot of plant-based solutions, and also sugar reduction. Sugar reduction is a huge one, it's coming fast. So all of those solutions that we're trying to work with manufacturers and trying to find them ingredients that could ease the transition and also keep it quite tasty and indulgent for the customers.
Okay, and how is all of this going to affect the manufacturing process?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a challenge for everybody, customers, manufacturers, everybody in the equation. It's more about upscaling and also seeing how they have to change their ways of working and also the equipment and everything. So I think we have quite some R&D teams that are helping us find those solutions. With example like cocoa or protein powders from nuts is a huge one, because it does help quite for dairy alternatives. So having those strong teams behind us and trying to figure out how you can go from small scale to large scale.
We're going to be seeing a lot more around transparency of ingredients. I think there are going to be a lot of customers who understand that formulating for sustainability is complex. And so when you choose one pathway, you may be offsetting with another. So an example I would give you is customers who have science-based targets to reduce their carbon footprint, but they also want non-GMO ingredients. And so we find that non-GMO ingredients tend to have a 7 or 8% higher carbon footprint than the GMO ingredient. So being able to show that transparency to customers about their ingredients so that they can make the best decision for a sustainable formulation, I think we're going to see that really start emerging more as a trend.
And how is this going to influence the manufacturing process?
Yeah, I think once we understand more about all the complexity related to sustainability, it'll help us make better decisions. And those decisions might be, if we're using non-GMO products at a site, then that might be a target for using renewable energy to lower the carbon footprint. So I think there's a lot of layers of complexity that get stacked on it. And you really have to start by understanding all the attributes of sustainability of the ingredient so that you can then build the plan from there.
That's it. It's been a great few days here in Paris at FIE. We've really enjoyed it. Hope you've enjoyed all the videos that we've been uploading too. We are doing a Trends Week, so save the dates, the 20th to the 24th of March. We'll be talking all things food security. So if you're interested in trends, do keep an eye out on that. And if you can't wait for that, then go visit our website. In the meantime, our socials, all the details will be in the caption below the video.